Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Maintaining a large collection of living animals is no easy task. You can ask Lori how much time this collection takes to at least somewhat properly maintain. I won't say that it's perfectly maintained. Right now during COVID, we're still having minimal contact with the animals. If their cages get really dirty, you know, I try to spot clean the real messy poo and stuff, urate. However, sometimes I can't keep up with it because of other demands on my time. Right now, I'm cleaning these panes of glass, refurbing some cages that had some previous occupants that went to a zoo. Some of the badass bothrops I've moved on. They were quite difficult to work with under these COVID days. Alright, it's time to move some Russell's vipers to their new enclosures. So we're going to start at the bottom here and work our way up. I'm going to Uplex them. I'm going to put the Uplex here to keep them in the bin once I put them there. Hopefully they'll behave like normal Russell's vipers and just not go moving about too much. Hello. Oh. Typical Russell's viper playing. I'm going to be a bit of spaghetti. Come on. These, I believe, are August of 2018. I'd have to consult my records, but this is a female. It's time to move them to larger quarters, which I'm going to do. Well, I did not bring up the grab stick, so hopefully Russell's viper will be somewhat cooperative and not be a wet noodle like before. And there she is in her new habitat. Working with this new substrate. It's crushed orchid bark. You know, these guys are from Pakistan, so they thrive in a drier environment than those that would be from India. These are more from a desert area in Pakistan. So we can see that big schnoz. Are you upset? Huh? I bet you are. So we have a hiding place for you and some water, and we're going to let her do her thing. We'll do the the bottom three, that's all I've got cages prepared. So this way I can keep the hello. I know, I see you. I don't know. You know, I am just not comfortable with this hook being this length. You know, this is not my first rodeo with snakes.
You're looking for food.
You'd be surprised. Snakes can really defy the laws of physics.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, these guys are like, you know, springs, and they can easily launch themselves into the air with the greatest of ease, and having a short hook is a recipe for disaster. Considering my anti-venom supply has been delayed for quite some time now, and not due to ship from the factory until January, so we want to remain as bite-free as possible. Okay, so let's go upstairs with this one. Yes, I know it's a hook. It's cold, I'm sorry. Come on. Now, I was explaining earlier that Russell's Vipers are a bit easier to work with than your Bothrops. Although you can see her respiration rate is quite high because she's quite nervous, because this is not her normal enclosure and she was just manipulated. Not getting any closer. Yeah, that's the problem with taking pictures on my cell phone, is it's not like it's my Nikon with the zoom lens where I can get the shot I want without getting shot. So we'll let her explore, and we'll check the temperatures later. I turn the thermostats up so they can pick their warm or cool spots and their hiding spots.
Right off to hide.
Yeah, it's probably not as close in and as tight as she would like, but you know, now that she's in a bigger cage, I'll start feeding them a little bit more calorie-wise to grow them a little bit bigger, so they fit in there, and this way I didn't have to change the log very often. And this guy is already...
He's already gone into hiding.
Yep. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Hello. Hi. No, I don't have anything to feed you. They got fed yesterday. You gonna cooperate? Now, as I was saying, these don't behave quite like Bothrops, because you know, as you've experienced this quite often, Lori. When you hook a Bothrops, it's, you know, game on, snake hockey, full body contact.
Oh yeah.
And with the Russell's Vipers, it's generally not nearly that bad. Okay, so this hook will stay here in this room, and I'll clamp this closed just to make sure. Alright, since this one is way up high...
That's coming straight towards your hand.
Of course it's coming straight towards my hand. That's the way we do things here in venomous snake land. Come on. No, you don't like that? I thought I would try to coax them out without having to hook it, you know, since this is up off the floor, go on. Come on. You know, it hooked pretty well, but you can never tell what they're gonna do. So if I don't have to hook them and raise them, you know, 5.5 feet off the floor, this is okay by me. So you know, it's unprofessional, but I always will tweak their tail if they give me the opportunity. It didn't react like some other snakes do, but let's let this one explore its cage. I'll go get their labels, put their labels on, and then this is all the snake moving for today, so I will get some food rustled up. For those who haven't eaten, it would have been nice if I didn't feed these guys yesterday, because then I could have said, let's wrestle up some food for the Russell's vipers, but we're not going to do that. I don't know if they're going to be butthurt and not eat because they got moved. Knowing these guys, they're pretty much chow hounds, I don't think that's going to be the case. Beautiful, beautiful animals. Highly hemorrhagic, venom, hemotoxic, gels your blood and then makes it incoagulable thereafter. You can throw clots in your microvasculature and cause infarcts all over your body because of lack of blood flow, because of blood clots. And then you bleed out of every pore and orifice on your body. Not quite as bad a meltdown as you would with a boom slang, but Russell's vipers kill more people in the range than probably all the other snakes combined. These guys in saw scales are the major cause of death and misery on the planet. Oh, by the way, Russell's vipers venom is used in a medical test for lupus, so they're quite valuable. So when I obtained 24 of these, an entire brood, most of them went to the Kentucky Reptile Zoo, to Jim and Kristen, so they can keep the flow of venom for the production of this diagnostic test going.